Usually I do not review home appliances as such. The next few videos I'll be talking about smart home appliances of different kinds, the key word being smart. So in this video we are looking at Ecovacs Deebot N8 Plus, a robot vacuum cleaner that uses LiDAR technology to create a real-time map, comes with an app for advanced features, and the list continues. So, me being a tech guy, I had to have a look at this. Let's see how the evolution of smarter home appliances are panning out. First thing first, the disclaimer. I was offered this unit by Ecovacs to review. The views and opinions expressed in this video are my own. I have allowed no influence from the manufacturer. So let's get started with the unboxing. As can be expected, the package arrived in this rather large and heavy box. Safely, I might add, as it was double boxed. Nice touch there. Inside, there are several different boxes containing different items. Items being the base station with a detachable ramp. The next box contained a 10-pack of microfiber mopping pads, the mop attachment pad, power cables and paperwork, a vacuum cleaner bag, and a set of side brushes. The next box contained the Deebot N8 robot itself. Please note, before the robot can be used, some of the packaging lamination needs to be removed. Let's look at the robot. Under the hood, there is a printed startup guide. There are QR codes for downloading the app, a small brush for robot maintenance, and a power and reset switch. The dust filter can also be accessed from here. Underside, there are 3 wheels and a main brush which is removable also if you need to clean it or change it. We can now install the 2 side brushes provided. Next, we need to install the mop to the water reservoir. Also, this is where we can use one of the disposable mopping pads. Once the robot is ready to be used, we install and pair the robot to our phone, and away we go. The app is where things are interesting. As mentioned earlier, the LiDAR measures the distance to objects and determines shapes, etc. So a fairly accurate map of the house is made. It remembers the map for the next time as well, and it knows where the base station was and reaches it with a pretty good success rate. Though there were times it found a bit difficult to get up the ramp because I made the space for it a little bit congested. The map also updates if I place new furniture somewhere, which is pretty handy. Now, where the smart things are is I can specifically send it to a particular room to vacuum and mop. Let's say we came from an adventure, but our shoes were muddy. We can send Deebot straight to that location where I want the floor to be cleaned. So on that note, this is much more convenient to have a robot vacuum and mop on demand. The app also gives us adjustable setting for vacuum strength and mop dampness. However, if we increase the vacuum power, the noise also increases with it, which is to be expected. The max suction is 2300 PA, which enables it to pick up most things on its path. While it will not compete with a dedicated old school vacuum cleaner or not even a cordless one, it performs its own task well enough. A quick side note, I'll be talking about the Dyson V15 that uses laser to assist in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. In practical application, we renovated our place recently, and as a serial renovator, I can tell you, dusty floor is something that we have to deal with for weeks after moving in, and this dust comes from outside. Until all the landscaping is finished outside, the inside floor will continue to get dusty. This is where the robot comes in handy. I have just too much on my list of things to do. I cannot be mopping the floor every day. While a good old-fashioned mop and bucket is still the proper way to clean, the Deebot helped reduce the urgency to do so. Now, this is an extreme example. I have renovated many times, and when dirt is brought in on a new floor, it particularly irritates me. When walked upon this dirt, it crushes against the new grout and permanently stains it. You cannot clean it to look like new again. So, we cover the floor during construction phase, but this is no longer possible if we move in. So, someone has to keep cleaning the dirt off the floor. In this instance, it was Deebot, and a good job it did. By the way, if you want to see more about these renovations I did, please check out my other channel, Property Technical. If you have any questions in relation to renovation or building your next new home, feel free to contact me. The Auto Empty Station. It also contains its own vacuum motor and disposable bag. The ones provided by Ecovacs is fairly comprehensive, where the inlet closes while taking out the bag. This prevents dust from falling while we are disposing of the full bag. With regards to its functions, it charges the robot and empties the robot. When it is emptying the Deebot, it is loud, like much louder than most household vacuums.
Emptying the dustbin.
It can be very inconvenient, especially if you are taking a nap nearby. Another inconvenience is if there is a cable, let's say like a phone charger or something, it will tangle up. The main brush can also wind up long hair and so forth, but maintenance is a known item. It has to be done from time to time. So what is my opinion on the Deebot N8 Plus? Well, it has hit the brief. I got better than expected outcome. It's not perfect. Then again, in this channel, I hardly ever call anything perfect. My household chore of vacuuming and mopping is not exactly replaced, but rather it is assisted. I can now take longer between my scheduled floor cleaning duty, and on-demand features is indeed convenient. In real life, I have found myself sending the robot to various rooms on demand. This shows that there was a need for such. Now that I have it, I'm getting used to it. That is a sign of a useful thing. If taken away, I will miss the things it does for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. What you liked or disliked about this video, by all means, leave a note on the comment section below. Also, I welcome you to check out my other channel, Property Technical, where I talk about various things in relation to properties and how the information might benefit you. So do check it out. And in the upcoming videos, I will be testing out various smart home devices, because that is where the future is headed, and it would be interesting to see how they add up together as a whole to add value to the home. Well, I will see you in my next videos. Until then, you take care of yourself.